Hey everyone, good morning. It is time for day 15 of our plank challenge. So we have 130 seconds. Yesterday, I couldn't stay up the whole time and I put my knees down. And I just wanted to talk about what does that mean to me? I think a lot of people might get frustrated and feel like they didn't succeed at the challenge, but for me, my goal is to get through the 28 days. I understand that I have weakness in my shoulders and sorry, get an alert on my phone. And so this is what I'm trying to do is build strength. So the key to building strength is consistency. So if I gave up because I had to put my knees down yesterday, then I'm just totally failing at the whole challenge. So I think about this in terms of when I hear people are starting with yoga and they don't want to use the props. I mean, I've been doing yoga for 10 years now, and I still use the props. I still have certain areas where I don't have a lot of flexibility, and for me it's really helpful to use blocks and belts and bolsters, and I just, it's just part of the practice. And if you feel like the goal is to be perfect, you're probably not going to succeed at a whole lot of things. One of my favorite quotes is, don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good, and that oftentimes people will start off with this idea that they can't do it perfectly, so they can't do it at all. And my feeling is I'm going to do it as good as I can and learn. And maybe it was because I was involved in activities where you actually had to learn and practice, that this is ingrained in me, that almost anything is learnable, but you generally aren't going to be perfect your first time out the door. So for me, I noticed yesterday, 130 seconds, I wasn't able to stay up the whole time. So what I'm going to do when I get to the end is go back to 130 seconds and just keep going and keep building until I can be up off my knees, on my elbows for the whole 4 minutes. So just kind of the theme of the last few days. Consistency is key. Don't give up. If you miss a day, get back on it. The key is to keep going. If you use one setback to give up completely, then what will you ever finish? What will you be able to complete that you can do perfectly from beginning to end? And that's why I like the word practice. Everything's a practice, but practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. So it's very important that when you are practicing this, that you're doing the proper form, you're engaging the muscles that this exercise is designed to engage. You're very mindful of your body so you don't hurt yourself, and you just keep going day after day. Just keep going, practice, and remember to breathe. Oh, I forgot to get my timer. So here's my timer. Okay, so let's do this. And we are going to do 130 seconds, which is 2 minutes and 10 seconds. This is the same that we did yesterday. So let's see how we do. All right, you guys ready? I got the timer ready, and start. Yeah, this talking and holding this is getting harder. So when we were at 30 seconds, it was pretty easy. So engage your core, engage your quads, push your heels back, lift through your shoulders, push through your forearms, head in line with your spine. Inhale, exhale. "90 seconds. Keep your body straight. You don't want to lift your butt or sink your butt.
Really engage your core and pull in your ribs. One minute. Now I'm feeling it in my arms, which is what I want to work on. And since it's not quite tweaking out my neck, I'm just going to keep going. Do notice I'm not in really good alignment. 40 seconds. 35 seconds. Okay, now it's going into my neck. So yeah, as soon as I feel it hit my neck, my knees are going down. I do not want to tweak my neck at all. So, but I'm pushing and lifting even a little bit more, engaging a little bit more through my core. 5 seconds.
Yeah, I definitely am feeling that. And, you know, again, I noticed that my posture's a little better. I've been seeing a somatic therapist for my arms, but I think that in connection with this exercise has really helped. It's a lot of the pain in my arms has to do with my posture. And I must say, as I look around, I feel like my posture is really good comparatively. I'm very focused about it when I'm at work. I make sure, you know, of course, like everyone, I'm going to find myself totally slouched in the seat at some time during the day, but I am constantly checking in, moving my butt to the end of the seat, sitting up straight. But I still do collapse a little in the front, and the adjustment is super minor. It's basically, let's see if I can do this. Put it up here. It's basically going from just, you know, it's this much of a movement. It's just, you know, I'm sunk down through here just a little, so it's lifting that up. And what that does is it just rolls my shoulders down the back, so my, you know, my shoulder blades are going from like this, which I don't know if you can see, but they're kind of caved in a little bit, to being flat and slid down my back just a little bit. And I mean, I was in a lot of pain last week, and I'm already feeling much better. And, you know, like everything, it just takes awareness and constant adjustment. I'm not going to be able to fix this in one session to the massage therapist. It's an everyday practice of awareness and adjustment. So hopefully I'll continue to see improvement. It's, you know, being in pain every day is super frustrating and makes life really hard. So I'm very thankful, like right now in this moment, I'm not in pain, and that's awesome. So thanks for playing with the challenge. Make sure you check in below the video after you've done your plank for the day. And let me know how you're doing. Are you finding that you feel stronger? Are you getting frustrated maybe as the time gets on, that it's getting harder? I'd love to hear what your experience has been with this game so far. So, and I just want to remind you that I do have the Reclaim Your Energy Challenge, which is it's just a practice similar to this, where you pick a healthy habit and incorporate it into your day for 7 days and just see how making simple changes really can build up over time and make a dramatic change. So I'll put the link below the video, and yeah, feel free if you have any questions. You know, I've been enjoying talking in the few minutes before we actually do the plank, just a little bit about my mindset philosophy and how you can keep going. So if that kind of thing interests you, let me know. And if there's anything you'd like to hear me pontificate on, I can always get a rant going. So just post a comment in the group itself or on this video, and I'll see them all. So thanks a lot. And tomorrow we're up to 145 seconds, so we'll see how that goes. It's these jumps in time towards the end get pretty significant. But we are past the halfway mark, and I'm going to keep going, and I hope you will too. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.